I'll walk in. I'll walk in. I'm going to tell you something interesting. In the far-off year of 2024, 40% of people on Earth play a confangled thingamy called video games. But right now, in the year 1958, a wacky fellow named William Higginbotham is developing an interactive display to show an exhibition at his workplace. His brand new fangled creation invites players to control the force and angle of which a simulated tennis ball is hit. Like that. Some people think it's debatable if this game was the first, even Higginbotham himself, since he just dismantled it and mostly forgot about it. This is why Space War is considered to be the first, even though when you ask people, they think Pong was the winner, since it was the first to become commercially successful. It was so successful that soon after its release, other companies started creating their own Pong clones. In the years following, Atari released many sequels that built upon the original gameplay of the first, like a version of Pong that was available to play at home, causing a series of rise and falls in the video game market because of oversaturation and a lack of innovation. Let's fucking do this. After the drought of innovation came advancement in technology, leading to the golden age of arcade games, which further caused the home console market to flourish with entries like Space Invaders, Frogger and Pac-Man. The early 1980s arcade game was a vibrant industry. The US alone was generating $5 billion of revenue annually, and in 1982, the number of arcades doubled. Not long after the collapse of the home Pong console market, Atari released the Atari 2600. It wasn't the only system with swappable cartridges, but it was the most popular by a landslide. Upon seeing the popularity of all these games and home consoles, many different companies started pumping out clones of more popular titles until the entire market was full of identical slop. The popularity of the most famous Atari games led them to overestimate their sales in their new releases. The most popular example of this happening is commonly thought to be the cause of the 1983 North American video game crash. It started when the game E.T. the Extraterrestrial, designed by a single programmer, was released to the disappointment of millions. Everyone hated it due to its shockingly poor quality, and had only sold 1.5 million copies after producing 5 million. Stores started sending the copies back, leaving with millions of useless cartridges, which ended up buried in the desert.
Whoop-ow, kazoo, bazinga. It's the 90s, baby. You know, we got a ton of games that were the bomb. Super Mario 64, Doom, Final Fantasy 7, Street Fighter 2, Shaq Fu of course. But, oh no! How am I ever gonna play these games? Dear God, Shaq, I'm sorry. The Sega Genesis was the console to have. Everyone wanted one, selling over 30 million units worldwide. Sonic was the face of gaming, and everyone thought, can't get much better than this. The SNES was the console to have. Everyone wanted one, selling over 49 million.
But I thought the Sega Genesis was the console to have.
Oh, well the SNES had more sales.
Yeah, but the Sega Genesis had over 1,000 video games.
But the SNES has over 1,700 games.
Only 700 of those are accessible in the West.
Well, you stink!
Oh yeah? The Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Hey! Yeah, but you stop. This bickering and arguing between consumers led to a lot of money for Sega and Nintendo. This led to other companies wanting in on it.
Nintendo is bad because
Nintendo
I can't make
awesome.
a
SNES
parody
is
of a
awesome.
Mario video.
Woo! In the early 2000s, companies were releasing consoles and games like shiny pants and sparkling shoes. Bam! PlayStation 2. Boom! Original Xbox. Pow! Nintendo GameCube. All incredibly influential consoles that paved the way for modern video gaming. But none were as influential as the Wii. I mean, the Wii was incredible. We got games like Wii Sports with Wii Golfing, Wii Boxing, Wii Tennis, Wii Play, Wii Bowling again. There was something sinister lurking in the dark. Something evil, you could say. Mobile gamers! Unlike the Wii, mobile gaming was terrible for the modern gaming industry. And that was for one reason. Microtransactions. MTX, also known as microtransactions, is a business model where users can purchase in-game goods with micropayments. And this is what led to the gaming industry's downfall.